What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Arsenal Career Mode, the series that you guys have been enjoying so much as of recently, and I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying it because, trust me, it takes a lot of time producing these episodes every single day for you guys. So yeah, welcome back. This is episode number 8, and in today's episode then, as you can see, starting it off in the Europa League. Well, of course, I've showed you the table for the group so far just before we went into the press conference, and you can see we only need a point to secure the spot into the next round of the Europa League. Now, there are two outcomes of this game. If we get a point or win, we secure that spot in the knockout stages. If we lose, we then need FC Zurich to lose as well. So you would have seen PSV starting off strong here away in the Netherlands. So taking them on here. Of course, in our first group game against PSV, we smashed them 5-0 in the first group stage game. So again, I knew it would be different. I knew PSV would be looking for, again, that knockout spot, and they're going to be wanting that top spot of the group as well. So yeah, PSV starting well, and I've got to say I could not get out of the block at all in this first half. PSV coming forwards, and you would see Cody Gakpo into Sangare. Gakpo goes ahead, has a shot on goal and misses. So Aaron Ramsdale saving us in this one. Half time would descend upon us, and somehow we went in at 0-0. Now again, I'm not sure how we did, but we did somehow. You would see though 10 minutes into the second half that Emil Smith-Rowe would go ahead and get us one goal up, and I've got to say it felt like a smash and grab in this game. We weren't controlling the game. We were being controlled in the game. We weren't getting on as many attacks, and you would see here that PSV deservedly got their equaliser here through Luke de Jong 67 minutes in. We were being controlled. We weren't controlling, and well, you would see here that in stoppage time we were coming up to getting a point in this game, which we needed. By the way, we needed the point for securing the spot in the Europa League knockout stages. But you would see here Tomiyasu giving a penalty away. Who converts it? Cody Gakpo, the Netherlands left winger, and he goes ahead and gets PSV the victory away in the Netherlands. So, well, what would happen then? The two outcomes were we get a point or we get the win, and we get the secured position in the knockout stages. If we lose, we need FC Zurich to lose as well to Bodo Glimt. Well, in the post-match interview, again, I got asked questions about our form, and I've got to say the post-match interviews and the press conferences before your games in FIFA Career Mode, the questions never change. Now, EA, please give us something new, because doing these 38 times, 60 times a season, for example, well, it gets a bit boring sometimes and a bit repetitive. But, well, I went to the squad hub then, and I went to the standings, and, well, there you go then. FC Zurich did lose to Bodo Glimt, so therefore it will be us and PSV in the knockout stages of the Europa League from our group. So what did I learn from our Europa League group? Well, we've still got one game to go. We've still got, I believe it's FC Zurich. So, yeah, we've still got one game to go. And I've got to say, have we struggled in the Europa League? Yes, we have. Have we had the best run? 5 wins out of 5 so far? No, we haven't, because we've struggled. So, if we are going to win the Europa League, we are going to need some hot form to cruise through the knockout stages and, well, hopefully win the Europa League, get to the final. So as you would see then, our next game, the second game of today's episode, would be at home, back in the Premier League, at home against Aston Villa. And I've got to say, we started strong in this one. We did. We were 2-0 up just past the half-hour mark, and then as you would see, Bukayo Saka, the star boy, goes ahead and gets our third. So half-time, 3-0 up, and I've got to say, in the Premier League, we've picked up some real form as of recently. And, well, is there possibly a mount for a title charge? Well, if we keep leaking goals like this, I don't think there would be. So, well, as you would see then, Leon Bailey would go ahead and, well, a consolation for Aston Villa in this one. Nothing really going on apart from a consolation. We were on the attack still though, still going forwards. Odegaard, captain for this one, goes ahead, slips in Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey has the shot on goal but misses, and if we got that one, well, you would definitely think that we were going to get all 3 points. Well, 10 minutes to go in this one at the Emirates. Aston Villa cruising forwards with their attack. McGinn into Emi Buendia, and Emi Buendia bringing Ramsdale out of position, slots it into the bottom right corner, and it's Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 3. And Aston Villa have mounted a comeback, but would it be enough to cement a comeback in this game to try and grab a point? Well, they were still coming forwards. However, Tomiyasu grabbing that header into Odegaard. Odegaard to Jesus, and Gabriel Jesus goes ahead and makes it Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 4. And the new number 9 at the Emirates, he's shining already. It's 2 goals for him in this one. And the full-time whistle sees us grab all 3 points against Steven Gerrard's men. And another 3 points to try and get us to the top 4 at the end of the season. So, I've got to say, so far in the Premier League, well, look, firstly I want to say, we knew this first season, it was going to be a bit rough. It wasn't going to be pretty, it wasn't going to be a cruise, it wasn't going to be beautiful, if you'd like. But we're getting there. We're getting points. We're mounting comebacks. We're taking on the big teams. And even if we lose to the bigger teams, we're still putting up a fight. And then with the littler teams, the mid-table teams, if you like, we're winning. So again, they're the games that you need to win. The games against, for example, this game here against Brentford, as you would see just before the 10-minute mark, going 1-0 down here. But again, we're putting up fights against the top 6. We're winning games that we should be. And therefore, I think at the end of the season, it will see us in the top 4. And I think if we get top 4, if we get Champions League football next season, then next season when the money comes in and we can start spending, well, I think we've got some big signings to come. So, as you would see then, Brian and Bomo would go ahead and get the Bees, Brentford, in front in this one, just 7 minutes in. And I've got to say, that was just all down to poor defending again. And that's something I really want to tighten up, whether it be in January or next season. Now, of course, we've got William Saliba and Gabriel, we've got Ben White, we've got Rob Holding. But I think what we're really missing is that really experienced defender. Because again, Saliba, he's only had experience in the French League, and the French League, it's not the pace of the Premier League, is it? So, and again, Gabriel, I'm not sure where we signed him from, but he's not had that much experience. And then Ben White, of course, played for Brighton. He's actually been one of our better defenders. However, he struggles to get into the team because he's very inconsistent. So, and then Rob Holding, of course, he's had lots of experience, but he's just not that defender you're looking for. So again, whether it be in January or at the beginning of season 2, we're going to be looking for that new defender. We're going to look for a defender that can tighten up that area and really just try and keep more clean sheets and concede less goals. So you would see here we were still 1-1 at the injury time, but you would see fighting for that ball in the 3rd minute of extra time. Martin Odegaard, our number 8, the captain, goes ahead and gets the winner in stoppage time, and it ends Brentford 1, Arsenal 2. And Brentford, be fair to them, they put up a good fight in that one. They really did, and I'm not taking anything away from Brentford, but they're a bit like us at the minute, aren't they? They're leaking too many goals and leaking goals at the wrong time. So, yeah, we do come away from that one then in the penultimate game of today's episode with a 2-1 win. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't going to be pretty, but we managed to get there and we managed to get the win. So, yeah, guys, that will end today's episode of Career Mode I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, please go down, like and subscribe to the channel. Keep sharing the channel around as well. Get your friends, get your family to subscribe. It definitely means a lot. Keep showing your support. Stay safe. Have a lovely day. And you can see we've got some big games coming up next in the league very soon. Thanks guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.